Well, good afternoon. It is Thursday, February the 25th, 2021. It is Journal 408 and T+703, maybe. It's interesting. Something I'd love to share with you that happened in the most unlikely thing that could have happened in the most unlikely place. The most unlikely place is here in my office, sitting on my Peloton bike in the middle of a spin class. And the most unlikely thing is a Zen parable that was shared by one of the Peloton instructors, who I really enjoy, a gentleman named Denis Morton. And in the middle of a 30-minute ride, he brought up the parable of the golden Buddha. And I don't know whether it affected me so powerfully because of the where and the when and the how. But nevertheless, it was enough of an impact, so I really feel compelled to share it here with all of you, because I think that the message is worthwhile. If you've not heard the parable before, I hope you'll find it as interesting as I do. If you have heard it before, then I apologize and bear with me. But it seems that once upon a time, in a jungle in Asia, long ago and far away, there was a magnificent golden Buddha. And it was maintained by the monks in a temple nearby, and it was cherished by the villagers. Unfortunately, there came a time when a neighboring country's army was invading, and the monks and the villagers were terrified that this magnificent golden Buddha would be taken away from them, that it would be plundered, and at best removed and taken somewhere else, and at worst then melted down and obliterated. So they thought and finally came up with a really interesting idea. They covered the Buddha with mud and stone and rock so that eventually it looked very much like a stone Buddha, like somebody had carved it or fashioned it out of mud. Well, time went by, and ultimately enough time went by so that nobody remembered the story of the golden Buddha, and pretty much took for granted the stone Buddha that was left in its place. Until one day a monk was sitting at the foot of the Buddha, dropped his water gourd, and the gourd hit a portion of the Buddha and chipped the rock and mud off. And the monk was astounded to find gold underneath and started chipping away more and more. Ran to the monastery, got more monks to come and help him, and then got villagers involved. And they chipped away and chipped away and chipped away and revealed this incredible, beautiful golden Buddha that had been there the whole time. So you say to yourself, well, what the hell is the purpose of all of that? It's an interesting story, but why tell it? Why tell it in the middle of a Peloton class? Certainly. And the answer, I think, goes to the heart of self-help and personal development. The explanation that was given is really sounds simplistic, but it makes perfect sense. We're all born perfect in every way. We're all born knowing all we need to know. It's just a matter of developing that knowledge over time. What happens, though, in many cases, is the beautiful being that we are is covered by layer upon layer of extraneous beliefs and thoughts that, like the layers of mud and rock on the golden Buddha, obscure the beauty that is within. And it's only until we're able to go ahead and chip away at whatever it is that's covering up our true selves that we're able to go ahead and enjoy or take advantage of the beauty that's within, and understand who we are and what we're supposed to be. And the purpose of this in the spin class was to get you to feel like, you know, you're everything that you need to be, and you can do more and more on the bike and whatever. But the implications or ramifications are much more significant when you put this story in the context of life and of living. And this is one of those times where it really would be good to think about the parable of the golden Buddha and what it really means, and to contemplate the number of layers that exist between your true beautiful self and everything that has occurred to hide that over time and space. So think about that. In the meantime, stay well, stay safe, stay whole, stay home, and take care.